Hi, it's Tom Steigelman from Z93.7 and KATB 89.3, and we have a special guest on the phone with us. Bernadette Wilson on the line with us. She's the host of Bernadette Live. Thing that's been going on recently, the other Sunday, Pastor Prevost from the pulpit was talking about a statement that was made by Ethan Berkowitz, essentially saying that Ethan wouldn't be opposed, to a father marrying his son. And that happened on a show that you two used to co-host together. So What do you remember about that day, and what can you tell us about it?
Well, I remember that day very clearly, actually. I brought up the topic of incest, and, the argument against incest had dealt with reproduction, centered around reproduction. And I made the argument, if in a same-sex marriage reproduction is no longer in the equation, can a father marry his son? And Ethan went on to explain to me that, yes, a father should be able to marry their son. He went on to explain that, love is love. Mm-hmm. And, if that was how a father felt that he could best take care of his son, if he felt that was how their love was best exemplified, then that was essentially, their own prerogative. So I do remember that conversation. I remember that conversation very well. Mm-hmm. Being caught that off guard is not something that you forget.
Right.
And, as the conversation went on, I was so caught off guard, I ended up interrupting him and saying something to the extent that he was crazy and had lost his mind, and he didn't appreciate that. And, got upset and walked out of the studio. And when your co-host walks out of the studio on you, and it's that type of conversation, that's a day that you don't forget, Tom.
So, back to Jerry Prevost and the comments that he made, he was accurate then, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Okay.
I have obtained a copy of Pastor Prevost's comments. Mm-hmm. It was brought to my attention the following day after Pastor Prevost had made those comments. I have since obtained a copy of those comments. And, the copy of the comments that I have in front of me that Pastor Prevost made are accurate.
Is there anything else you want to leave our audience with?
No, I think just remind everyone, gosh, get out and vote.